Before I started chiropractic care, I used to suffer from migraines so bad that every year from grade 9 on, I had to take a whole week off of school just to deal with them. And being that I was in the medical model, like most people, I took drugs for them. And the drugs never helped. They may have temporarily given me some relief, but never actually made it better, never actually took it away and made it stop coming back. And I was one of those kids that was on drugs all the time. I was sick all the time, constantly in and out of doctor's offices, constantly on antibiotics. And then as I reached university, it started into being upper back pain. And I'm sure that the years of poor posture, studying on my bed, and also the numerous car accidents that I'd been in growing up didn't help. But regardless, I was in excruciating pain. So much that my mom would say, "Can you just stop talking about it and do something about it? Because I can't handle you, complaining all the time." Because it was constant. It was just there all the time, and I couldn't think of anything else. It takes your thoughts away from everything else because there's this thing that's just constantly there. And so thankfully, I was introduced to chiropractic from who is now my brother-in-law, and he introduced me to his chiropractor. I started getting care, and I felt so great. It didn't take long before all the upper back pain went away. I totally forgotten that I used to suffer from migraines because they're just gone. And now I feel wonderful, and I continue to feel wonderful because I continue with chiropractic care. And all those things are so far in my past because it's been at least 13 years now that I've been under care, and I can't imagine life without it. I know how wonderful it is to feel like your body's working at its potential, and I want to stay there, and that's why I stick with chiropractic for myself. And while I was in university, actually when I started university, my original career goal was to become a medical doctor. Well, as I learned more about human physiology and how the body works and what a wonderful, amazing thing the human body is and its potential to do everything that it does and to heal and to repair and to just, how intricate all the systems are and how fascinating it is that they all work so well when they're allowed to. And then I was exposed to chiropractic, and they talked about all those things and how let's just get your body working the way it's meant to instead of covering up symptoms with drugs, and that just made so much more sense to me. And so I changed my path and became a chiropractor. And I'm so happy that I did because it has completely changed my life. And I can't even tell you how many ways. Being able to see people come in that, may have had an issue, whether it was migraines or upper back pain or lower back pain, or they couldn't walk, or it's a child with ear infections that is constantly ill, constantly on drugs, and then their lives being transformed where they feel great and they're functioning and they're vital and they've got all the energy they need to do all the things that they want, and they can concentrate and they can be with their spouse and with their kids and all of that. That's what chiropractic is about, and that's why it's so exciting to actually be a chiropractor, because you get to share that with so many people and see their transformation in their life. So it's really great. Now, I can't imagine living my life without chiropractic, and so I've made sure that my kids get to experience it from birth. They've been checked since their birthdays, and we want to make sure that they're checked consistently throughout their lives to make sure that their bodies are functioning at their best so that they can express their full potential, so they never get to the point that we were at where, years later we're in this constant pain. We don't ever want them to be that way. We want them to have their full vitality, have their full potential throughout their lives, and that's why we've had chiropractic be part of our family lifestyle. And it just really is really fantastic to see how healthy they are, how they don't get sick, and when they do, they get over it, and they understand how their body's supposed to function. They understand how it heals, and they don't need drugs. They haven't needed drugs because they're healthy, right? And I just am happy to be able to share chiropractic with as many people as possible because it's really one of the world's best kept secrets of how your life can be transformed with feeling great, functioning great, and having all the energy and potential that your body has.